In 3, 2, 1, go!
So right away, we've got the Perry Rambots, the Heritage Hawkbots, and a couple more heading to the center of the field to grab some more fuel. But the Blue Alliance is the first one to start launching into their hub. But the Red Alliance isn't far behind as Perry Rambots unleash a torrent of fuel straight down with 1 second left in auto. And now as our drivers take control, the number 4 Alliance takes the initial lead over Alliance 6, which means the first Alliance-specific shift of the match is heading over to the red side as the Perry Rambots are looking to take control of some more of that fuel from right next to their depot. But the Great Leviathans are headed back to the center of the field alongside them to try to collect even more fuel for their Alliance. As they're got 8 seconds left in the shift. They're still out to a small deficit, but it's nothing that these robots can't handle. But now their hub is going to deactivate. And now 9207 is passing over to the Heritage Hawkbots, who just start firing away a lot of fuel down into that hub as they're now growing their lead over Alliance 6. As their Alliance partners, 10978 Complete Robotics, are getting some more fuel over to 9207. Who are starting to collect some of that themselves. But now all of these blue robots are in the right position to start extending their lead. But now it's once again Alliance 6's turn to try to get this game back in their favor. As 6548 is fighting the right spot from right in front of their hub to just start launching all that fuel away. They're collecting a little bit more from right in front of their driver stations and right next to their depot. Now there's a minute left to play, less than a minute left to play as they're storing. They're trying to cut down this deficit. But now it's Alliance 4's turn to just start extending their lead as they're already crossed 100 points, but 48 seconds to spare. As 10667, that's your Alliance captains, the Genesee Wolves. We're trying to play some defense against all of Alliance 4, but now this lead is growing and growing. But the Heritage Hawkbots are finding that right spot to unleash a lot of fuel right next to their hub. But now our endgame period has begun, and both of these hubs are now active as the Great Leviathans are just hanging out in front of their red bump. But the Perry Rambots are doing what they can to try to get this game back in their favor. But Alliance 4 is doing a good job of keeping their lead as the Genesee Wolves are trying to stop some of their stride. But the Heritage Hawkbots unleash their fuel before the Wolves even get there. Complete Robotics is trying to collect some more and use their turret to score before the end of playoff match number 10. Our keeper over here is going to Alliance robots moving on by a score of 173 to 58. And while Alliance 4 does move on in our lower bracket, Alliance 6 gets to start preparing for their next event. But we also must give a huge round of applause and congratulations to all of Alliance 6 for coming out here to Fenton this weekend and